Hi there, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your mid-June reading. Thank you for your patience with it. I appreciate that. Without further ado, let us begin. Sagittarius, I was meditating on your energy before I turned the camera and I heard, surprise! Whatever this means. Whatever this means, let's take a deeper dive with it and see here. You're shaking things out. You're shaking things out, Sagittarius. You're shaking it out. I'm also hearing brushing your shoulder off. Okay, you're brushing your shoulder off. Whatever you have been involved in, whatever you've been involved in that has scuffed you up to a certain degree, scuffed you up. Son of Wands, that has impacted the way that you've seen yourself in the world, the potential of what it is that you can create in the world for the world, right, is now coming to a period of cleansing. A period of cleansing. I'm hearing rehabilitation. Okay, you're popping out with twos, doubles. Whoa, will you look at that? Will you look at that? Those two want to pop out together. Okay, crossover with Libra, major crossover with Libra. You have the Lovers in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse, both in the energetic pathway that you lead out with. Okay, you have the Ace of Swords in your environment in reverse, right beneath the World. Very interesting. Libra pulled the Ace of Swords as well. You pulled the Ten of Pentacles. Libra pulled the Ten as well of Pentacles. Now, Libra pulled the Star in reverse. Libra pulled the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Daughter of Swords. Daughter of Swords was in the theme. Seven of Pentacles was in the theme. Okay. Eight of Wands in reverse. Surprise. This is something that you expected, though. If this is you receiving a surprise, right? It's like, it's that surprise that's not a real flesh and blood, full glory, blown out surprise, right? You've thrown your birthday party. I don't feel that it's that kind of thing where you're just completely caught off guard. I feel that it's surreal. It's surreal, whatever it is. Okay, and it may be, right, you laying something down on another, okay? Or you receiving news. I'm hearing news. And you have the Ace of Swords in reverse, albeit in your environment, okay? But Wheel of Fortune accompanying the Star, okay? There's great circularity throughout your spread here. You have the World, right? Circularity in your apex. Ten of Pentacles, circularity as well that we see here. Somewhat, right, of a circularity that's shaken up a bit on the Eight of Wands. Okay, we'll get to that though. And the Wheel of Fortune, right? Circularity, very similar to the World. Lots of major arcana here for you. You're leading out with the Son of Wands and the Magician. Powerful, self-empowering energy. Sagittarius, this is you stepping into your own, as alchemist. What do I need to create the world that I desire, that I see for myself and for others? Humanitarian mission, you're carrying a mission out and forward, Sagittarius, whatever this is. It speaks to, I'm hearing your morals, your ethics, something that you feel deeply about. Ooh, something that just gets under your skin. I just need to do this. I need to create this. I need to transmute this, whatever it is. Black tourmaline crystal. I'm zeroing in on that as I say that, right? Speaking to transmutation of the dark space. There's something that's coming to the fore and you are taking the reins with it. Rain or shine, you're stepping forward to capacitate this new beginning. Again, for you and others, I'm feeling it's greatly, there's a sense of community that's involved with it. Okay, and again, it speaks to your very personal dreams, ideals, visions, goals, hopes, and aspirations. And what we see here is this impending focus on setting down our preconceived notions of how we are to go about this change. There's something about the shifting of ways of communicating, standing for publicly and feeling publicly whatever this change is. You have the Ace of Swords in reverse in your environment, pointing down to the Nine of Swords in reverse, overlaying the Daughter of Pentacles. Something about the pursuit of whatever this journey is, this pilgrimage is. I'm hearing pilgrimage. Whatever this process of self-revelation is, revealing of self to the world even. Okay, I'm hearing that. But you're realizing it all comes down to, right? Before I can even pursue it, I've got to understand it. I've got to come to terms with it. I have to accept it. Accept it. Acceptance is big, big here. I'm feeling big, big here. Sagittarius. It's all a matter of perception. Perception is so fundamental, right? Ace of Swords is like, I can't go until, right? You clean this mess up. Right? All these thoughts. All these thoughts. Let's pick one sword, right? Let's pull it out. The one that suits us, that will speak for us. And that's where our clarity, right, comes through. Then we can take the stage, take the reins, and begin. I'm hearing begin again. Now, okay, I was getting that for Libra as well, but begin again. Begin again. You have in your deep past, I'll read them off to you first. Mother of Cups in reverse, motioning over to this Daughter of Swords, who's looking over into the future. So lots of energy coming in from the past, moving into the current state and into the future. I will say that you have two cards you're leading out with, both characters looking off into the future very, very adamantly, right? Very adamantly. Both fire energies. Speaking to creation, manifestation. It's so exciting, Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm also hearing hold your horses. Okay, hold your horses. And if you're going to say something, if you're going to profess something, I'm hearing profess, hold your horses, right, before you let them out of the stable, right? There's a need to come to terms, like very getting to the details, right? Getting to the details, cleaning up. I'm also hearing cleaning up the mess. This may be in your very own sort of subconscious, right? Before I go on that stage. Scorpio got a very similar energy. Yes, and I believe they had even pulled the Nine of Swords. Okay, they pulled the Ten of Swords. I remember that. There were a lot of Swords energy for them. Okay, nonetheless, Sagittarius. It is right. It's like before I take the stage, I need to totally get in my zen. Okay, so Scorpio definitely got this energy. Definitely got this energy. Something about needing to before taking the action. I'm also hearing staking the claim. But by way of speaking, being the main focus here, being the key to unlocking whatever this future is that you so greatly desire. Oh my goodness, that you've felt, that you've known is yours, is calling you. And the feeling I'm getting for you is, it's almost as if, right, these two characters have been sitting stationary, waiting on standby for the call, and then they hear something off in the distance in the future calling them from the future, and they both turn, and their gaze, right, is caught. So something about also heeding the whispers. Sagittarius, heeding the whispers. There's a lot of adrenaline here for you. It's so profound. Look, you have the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Wands, sandwiching the Ace of Swords, which points down to this need to clarify our stance. Again, before we go on that stage, right? Deliver the speech. I've got to get totally clear on even what I'm facing. And heeding the whispers. Zoning in. Meditation will be key for you, Sagittarius. That's what I'm getting. Meditation may be extremely helpful during this time. Okay. We'll be bringing forward that clarity. Okay, clarity. Something about needing this clarity Even if it just simply is, right? It's like the white noise of the mind, all of these thoughts racing. But I feel you're going to come to that. And it's the process of clearing out, right? Taking the blowtorch and burning up the excess stagnant thoughts, ruminations, habit patterns of thinking, of perceiving, the gate even through which we move to embark upon these new lands, to begin again. So there's something about, I'm saying it's like this barbed wire fence, that this daughter of pentacles, right? It's like, when can I, right? It's like, I'm waiting to go into the playground. Why is this gate is all like barbed up, right? So there's this waiting to clarify where we stand, how we stand in relation to what we stand for in the world, Sagittarius. This may be a part 3. Part 3, mind blown. Okay. You're pulling out the big ones. You're pulling out the really big ones, Sagittarius. This energy is driving you. Okay. It is driving you. I'm a Sagittarius moon, so I'm feeling it, right? But it's adrenaline. It's adrenaline. And it speaks to the culmination of so many months past and so many months forward. And it's the convergence of those two worlds, right? Where they, I'm hearing begin again, and where they also, right, diverge similarly. How they are different and separate, and how they are the same. These two worlds coming together, recognizing that on both ends, right, clarity and closure must be had. The recognition of how we've operated in the past on an intellectual level, but also physically, how we've given of ourselves in these situations, how we've perceived whatever it was that we wanted to create, how we perceived our potential. There's something really profound here about potential, Sagittarius. And it's like, look, even the lovers, right, for God's sakes, they're flying into the underbrush. Like, almost like, we gotta go clean this up, right? It's like, we've gotta pave the way. Time to take down the barbed wire, right? So things can begin moving again, right? Can begin moving. There's this flow, the floodgate opening and energy flowing. And that's the suddenness, right? It's the suddenness. It's not that you did not expect it. You expected it. You know this is coming. You know this is your calling. You've heard it and you continue to hear it, right? It's just a matter of that moment when the gate opens and that water is flooding forward and you're compelled to just move with it. It's momentous, Sagittarius. In your advice, Wheel of Fortune, the star in reverse. This is a process. This is a transformative moment, a peak, okay, I'm hearing alchemy, to roll with it. Whatever it is that you recognize is even happening in your world, in the world around you, right? You pulled 3 10s. The 10 of the Wheel of Fortune, the major arcana, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. And they're forming a triangulation of energy with this world at the peak. Ace of Swords in the middle. I mean, it's profound, right? Yet again. But there's this focus on needing to flow. To allow, to spread our wings. My hand here is, it's like I feel compelled to just spread my fingers as wide as possible. And it's that feeling even almost of, like wind gliding. And it's that feeling of the fight or flight, the survival mode, the animalistic almost sort of instinct of, right, when you are, I don't know, paragliding or flying in the air. I'm seeing you flying in the air, but as this sort of like winged creature, this bat, lemur sort of animal. Okay. And it's almost like, right, the instinct is to spread yourself as wide as possible, right, and your fingers as wide as possible. So you have the sort of somewhat of not the upper hand, but you have the leverage, right? as you are subject to whatever this free-falling flow is. Cascading of energy, of events. Whoa, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. And it requires of you. It's like when you're flying, it's like don't even think about anything else, but just flowing. Don't even think. Don't even think. Right? Kind of set all of these swords down. All of these swords down. Even the Ace of Swords is surrendering to that process, right? Of taking down the barbed wire. So, yet again, this is greatly, I'm getting psychological, mental, okay? Internal banter, I'm hearing that. Whatever the self-talk has been that has led you to this point of culmination, you're like, there's no holding on, right? I'm not going to fly with my fists like this, right? It's just, it's even anti the natural fight or flight response of my body. I need to just, right? I've never even flown. I'm a human, but I just know that I need to spread it all out. So there's something about this where you are even realizing, Sagittarius, what your potential is in situations, right? That test what you know. And what you've perceived yourself to know. And it's right in those moments where it's that adrenaline and it's that shutting off of the brain and the taking on of the intuition and the impulse and the instinct, where you realize and you wake up, whoa, sober, you wake up to what it takes to fly. Chills, Sagittarius. I feel like I am paragliding. So. There's something here. Absolutely. Just at the brink of the turning of time. And you're being suggested, I'm hearing, to let it all go, to flow, to let the wheel turn, to do its work, right? To do its work. I'm hearing rebound. I'm hearing, do not resist, whatever this is, right? It's like, imagine that you need to spin this huge wheel, right? It's like you've got to take whatever that lever is with all your might and, right, commit 100%, 150% to spinning the wheel, right? It's like I want to make sure that it spins like 500 revolutions in less than 30 seconds, right? It's like, whoa, whatever it is, right? The focus is to focus and to give it all of your focus and your attention. And right, when you spin that wheel, it's like you then step back and you let the wheel spin and do its thing. There's no like, oh, right, like if you put your finger in there, right, it's like, right, you don't want to, you don't want to interfere with the natural process. That's what I'm hearing as well. Okay. Now, Sagittarius. Loud and clear. I'm getting loud and clear. I'm hearing personnel. I feel that whatever this process is for you, you have support. You have the backup. You feel that, and right, it could be right, you within yourself. You committing mind, body, soul to whatever it is you're committing to. Let's do this. I'm on board. And I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure that we're on board, fingers, hands, and toes, right? Gate closed. Departure. And whatever was obscure is coming to clarity. Two of Swords, upright, right? Sort of sandwiching this blazing moon in the apex. Right? And right above, looms ahead, the Lovers, right? Another 2, alluding to the number of 2. and the Ten of Wands, right? So there's this, I'm hearing there's this speaking of revolution, okay, revolution, but resolution also, revelation also. So Sagittarius, whatever process, whatever even internal, again, energetic, very subtle process may be needed to clear house, to pave the way, the road forward, I'm getting greatly energetic, right? Greatly energetic. But also in terms of habit patterns, how we perceive, again, how we exert ourselves and wield our fire energy, right? That which speaks to creativity and passion and drive. There is recognition, there is motivation, great motivation. I'm zeroing in on this citrine crystal cluster, which is right above the Lovers, sandwiching, right? The Lovers and the Son of Wands. So there's something about great motivation to take the deep dive, right? These two birds are committed. They're flying in reverse. They're flying upside down to make it to whatever this land is, to clear it out once and for all, officially, right? Defying all odds even of gravity. They're flowing with it. And I'm getting that it's like there was a call to action. And it's almost the feeling I'm getting, okay, the feeling I'm getting is a feeling of like a light worker, right? Of like a star seed, right? It's like a call to action, an impetus that is so strong. It's like even if they need to fly in reverse, they're not going to question it. They're gonna do what they feel they need to do. So I feel that you are, it may be you having the support, okay, but it may be you within a community of people where you all feel compelled to just perform, to do what you need to do, to surface with what you know is required even for the world as we move into the future. The adrenaline, Sagittarius, is not to be undermined. It's not to be undermined. And I'm zeroing in on the wheel here that I see on the World's card, right? The outer wheel. It's like a ring. And just taking a very close glance at it, it was almost like everything, the colors were shifting and the wheel is moving. So where there has been this block or stagnancy, okay, in any kind of way, where it's like you felt like the world was just standing still, frozen in time. I'm hearing it now begins again. It's so very exciting. Sagittarius, enjoy June. Oh my goodness, let's see how this pans out, right? It's powerful. It's powerful energy. It's very creative. It's very dynamic. It's very impulsive. And you're, again, right, being compelled to flow with it. I'm also hearing jump and jive, right? Which can kind of be heard similarly to jump and dive, right? So this paragliding sort of feeling. Okay, so even if it feels, yet again, Sagittarius, like against all odds, right? Like I'm a bird flying in reverse, upside down. Like what? Right? It's like there is this this compulsion to just, again, perform, to take the reins and the action forward that you heard the call for, loud and clear, right? And that transmutes whatever this stagnancy has been, whatever this standstill has been in any sort of dimension, right? Mind, body, soul, right? Fire, water, air, earth, emotions, the intellectual mind, 3D tangible world, right? It's all, right, flowing. So thank you so very much, Sagittarius, for tuning in. It's such an exciting period, it seems, for you. And I hope you have a beautiful June. All right. Thank you so very much for all of your comments, your likes, your subscriptions. I appreciate it. And I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you. And I hope to be back soon with your July reading, so stay tuned for that. And until then, I highly recommend you to check out your rising sign, ascendant sign, moon as well. If you know your signs, if you don't know your signs, then you may want to compute it via the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will compute your signs for you. Okay, but you do need your quasi exact birth time, okay, to accurately get especially the ascendant, rising, and potentially the moon, but play around with it, right? If you have a general time frame, and it should compute them for you. All right. So nonetheless, thank you so very much again, Sagittarius. Enjoy June, and I will see you soon. Bye.